Okay guys, so as it is the start of a new month, that means it's time to go over our portfolios for the month, and in this video we'll be going over my stock portfolio. And let me just start by saying what the hell is going on with AMC. It's been absolutely crazy. We're going to jump into my eToro account and have a look at my small position in AMC first, so let's go ahead and do that. So over on my eToro account I had just a small bit of cash in there. I think I had like $86 or something. So I went ahead and I just put it into AMC 2 days ago, and as you can see I'm up over 106%. Now if we actually look at the pre-market here as well, we can see that it's up a further 20% on top of that, so currently about $74.70 in the pre-market. Like, AMC is just going insane. And apparently this isn't even the short squeeze yet. In fact, many short sellers have actually added to their short positions in AMC. Obviously with the stock going higher, they want to short it now because that means they'll make more money when it drops to something more fair value, around $5 or $6, and that's what they're expecting. But honestly guys, this stock could go absolutely parabolic before it does hit that. If you're trying to get into AMC for the long term, now would definitely not be a good time to invest for the long term in my opinion. But if you're trying to ride this wave up, who knows, it could literally go anywhere. Now that being said, I literally only have just under 3 shares of AMC, very small percentage of my portfolio, but it's just a little bit of a gamble, a little bit of fun to be involved in the whole thing. I think if I see AMC reach $100 per share, I may have to go ahead and sell, but at the same time I don't have that much money invested, so I might just let it ride and see what happens. But if you are invested in AMC guys, let me know in the comments below. Also drop a like on this video if you're invested and want to see it go to the moon. But now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and take a look at our Trading 212 portfolio, and this is where obviously I have everything that's not a meme stock, I guess you could say. But yeah, anyway, we can have a look at the account here. What I'm going to do is go out to the monthly chart, and we'll just have a look at what a turbulent kind of month this was. Let's even go to the 3 month. So you can see that we're up there at highs of around 31,000. I did end up taking some money out, which I explained in my previous video. But then even from there, you can see there's been pretty much on a slow and steady decline here. Bit of a rebound over the last couple of weeks there, and we're sitting at about 22,751 right now, and €692 of that is profit. So I just want to cover off as well guys, maybe this is the first time you're seeing one of these portfolio update videos. The amount that I have invested there, 22,058. This also includes reinvested profits. So whenever I take money out of this, or I rebalance my pies, and when I take money out of position, that just goes back into the invested part once I put that in again. So it's not necessarily that I invested 22,000 of my own money. This is just reinvested profits and all that. So, and this return is only the unrealized profit. So hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, in terms of investing for the last month, I didn't really do too much. I have a couple of other things going on at the minute that I need to avert my money to. So I haven't been heavily investing in stocks or anything like that. But as you can see here, I actually have my balance at the top as well. You'll notice is 20,901. So there's about €150 difference there between the portfolio and what's up the top, and that's because I have that in free cash. That's just money I'm going to invest throughout this month. Normally I try to do it kind of on a dollar cost average basis, but sometimes just when I see like Tesla is quite low or something, I just throw it all in at once. So I need a bit more discipline in that regard maybe, but I just have that €150 on the side to invest whenever I see a good opportunity. So I'll just go back to our investments and we'll just kind of flick through some of them here, and we'll take a look. I haven't been paying too much attention to my stock portfolio in the last month. I've been kind of more looking at the cryptocurrency portfolio because that's had quite a bit going on, even some lows there, some ups and downs in that space. But yeah, we'll cover that off when we cover my cryptocurrency portfolio update for June. But anyway, let's keep going here. We'll have a look. So Boeing up 10%, that's not too bad. CCIV up 18%, which is quite good. Some of these you'll notice I have just quite a small bit of amount of money in, and that's because I have it in my additional growth fund pie, where I've only kind of started investing money into that now, whereas most of my money up until this point has gone into the main growth fund. But that's why there's some small amounts in this, because I kind of put in, let's say for every €100 I put in, a small percentage goes to CCIV, for example. But anyway, some of the genetic stocks not doing too good here. You can see CRISPR down about 17%. DraftKings actually down 10% of my position. I'm surprised to see that. I think DraftKings will have a good bounce. Some more of these genetic ones. Oh my god, even this one. Biotherapeutics down 50% pretty much. That's pretty crazy. Glad I didn't have too much in that one. Again, that's the risk you take investing in some of these genetic stocks as well. They're more for the future, so it's more just about accumulating shares opposed to trying to make money right now. But yeah, they're definitely more of a speculative play. We can see Microvision is up 220% here. That's pretty crazy. Again, not a major amount of money in that. If I just put all my money in Microvision, maybe I'd be looking pretty good right now. But again, you need to have that risk management. Narrow Dimension, not too bad. I'll have a look at a couple other ones. Neo, my position in that is kind of down a bit. Overall, historically, I have made money on Neo, but just when I did take some money out of that, I kind of sold a good bit of my Neo position as well. So it looks like I'm down money 5% on that right now. Again, another one I think will bounce back though. So yeah, I'll just scroll down here. I think there's another one I want to show, Tattooed Chef, if I can find that. You can see that that's been up over 31%, my position in that. So Again, hindsight is a wonderful thing when it comes to investing. You can always look back on positions like this and say, oh, I wish I put more money in, but you can't really dwell on these things. You just have to keep moving forward and looking for your next plays. Obviously, some things can pop off, but you can't really foresee that all the time. And then we have our biggest position, Tesla, right here. That's up just under 5%. So not too bad. That kind of makes up most of the profit here on the account. I think if I was only invested in Tesla, I'd probably just have more profit overall. Let's actually check that. So what's my overall profit? 693. So pretty much 99% of the profit is made up by Tesla on this, because some of the other ones are pulling away some profit there as well. But overall, not too bad. If we just come down here then to the kind of overall weighting right now, we'll have a look at that. So Tesla there, that was about 70% I think, but it's fallen back a bit to about 64%. So we have NIO there at 6% as well. So that's what, like 72% of my portfolio is pretty much made up of EVs. So yeah, quite a bit there, but I do have a lot of confidence in the space. I probably want to start kind of pulling back on that a small bit, and I'll show you guys my growth fund pie now, or my additional growth fund pie, because that is where I'm kind of focusing most of my money these days. So I'll be going into this one right here, and you can see that I still have Tesla in there at 15%. So for every €100 I put in, 15 of that will go to Tesla. But I do have some other things in there as well, trying to diversify a little bit more and kind of get away from being so heavily weighted in Tesla. Not going to sell any of my Tesla shares, of course, but just kind of my future investing. I want it to be a little bit more split up. You can see some of the plays I have in here. Jumia finally had a nice bounce there, 15%. That's good. Yeah, so not looking too bad overall. We'll also take a quick look at the genetics pie here as well. As I said, a bit more speculative. It's down 10% overall, and it's one that I'm going to probably put €50 in this month of that 150. Just as I said, trying to accumulate some shares, because I think this sector won't really take off for the next maybe 3 to 5 years. So it's all about just kind of building up your share amount there. But anyway, let's take a look at some of the holdings in here. So we've got Johnson & Johnson, AbbVie, CRISPR. Again, CRISPR has been pretty much on a roller coaster. It can be up to really high highs and then it just falls out of nowhere. So that's one I had at a higher percentage, but I decided to pull that back a bit. And then a couple of other ones in there as well. We'll show you guys just a quick scroll down through there. So guys, that pretty much covers off the June stock portfolio update. Basically, to summarize, going to be kind of focusing most of my money into that additional growth fund pie. So maybe go back and take a look at that if you want to have a better idea of what stocks I'll be investing in over the next couple of months. Again, with AMC, it's a story that I'll be following closely and giving you guys some updates on over on TikTok as well, just on how things are going with that. It's pretty mad. And as I said, I may just let this go and let this one ride. Either I stay on the sinking ship, or I can ride this thing to the moon. But as I said, I've just under 3 shares, so it's not life-changing money that I'm going to be making here and then, but it is a really interesting story, and it's great to see the retail traders really kind of getting some of their own back on some of these hedge funds. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, if you could take a second to go ahead and drop a like on it, would really appreciate it. Just want to say a big thank you as well for 3,000 subscribers. I know I should have probably mentioned this at the start of the video. It's pretty much the end of the video now, but I really do appreciate that. We managed to hit our goal for just the end of May to get 3,000 subscribers. So let's set a goal for 3,500 for the end of June, and we'll see how close we can get to that. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in another video.